Hello, everybody. First of all, I apologize for all that drama yesterday. Yesterday was just a bad day for me. I couldn't get the camera connected to my computer. It would not. They would not talk to each other. They would not connect, and I had to use a different camera. And I'm pretty sure the different look. Anytime something goes wrong, I look within. Listen to me, young people. I look within for the problem. So I looked after I was upset yesterday. I looked within to see the things that I did or could do to make it better next time. And that's what I'm doing. I have people talking to see what I did wrong on their side, but on my side, I want to make sure that I'm doing everything correctly. So I will go back, make sure. I'm surely going to go back using that camera, or I'm going to go get another one. But that camera, and I'm gonna make sure I probably move the angle a little bit more so you can see a little less of the TV. Even though I don't think I was showing that much, a little bit less of it. I will make sure I do that. But I don't want to rob you guys of the experience, of my experience also, of being able to watch the game and hang out with you at the same time, because that's beautiful. That we have so much fun in that room. Secondly, I want to go to this and then I'll come back. My question is, that I've heard from so many people, who to start when Romo gets back. Should we start Romo or should we start Dak? Now, up to yesterday, I had figured out in my mind a good reason to start Romo. I would like, it makes all the sense in the world to start Romo. We have nothing to lose. We know we have a quarterback in the future. If Romo comes back and plays well, it's a plus because we have some chips, some bargaining chips that we can send to the Jets for maybe a first-round pick. Who knows? Bradford got one. Who knows? But it would allow us to get some picks so we can fix our defense a little bit more. If Romo plays lights out and we win the Super Bowl, hey, we win again. If Romo gets hurt and has to retire, then we'll move forward with Dak. So it's really not, we could go any direction, but I think the best situation was to give Romo the job back and let him go out there and do his thing. And if he plays well, then either we're sitting in the Super Bowl or we're sitting on a lot of chips that we can trade Romo for, a lot of pieces. You know what I'm saying? So I had worked that in my mind, and I was like, yeah, that's what we should do. Until yesterday. Now let me go back to what I was about to say. I was very rude in the chat yesterday, and it started because I couldn't get the camera connected. And this is even worse. In church, we got these bands right there for complaining. So we supposed to change them on a different arm when we complain. And I'm just staring at my wife. I'm like, she complains all the time. I'll never move my band. Within hours, I was complaining. I was mad because the camera wouldn't work. And I finally figured out a way to get online so I can talk to you guys. And I know the potty mouth, I'm going to have a potty mouth during the game. I can't stop that because that's natural. But I didn't have to have a potty mouth toward the chat. I did not have to do. I was eating troll bait. I was unhinged as Trump ever has been. So I need to pull that back. But I was. And then when we went down 14 points or whatever, I was like, oh my God, we're losing, we're gonna get blown out, blah, 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 blah. I was losing my mind. And then Dak Prescott taught me a lesson. He said, calm down, man. We got this. But us as Cowboy fans, we hadn't seen this. We're like Stephen A. Smith has gotten in our heads that we were waiting for that accident waiting to happen. Oh man, this is the accident. This is the one they're talking about. But Dak was like, no, man, be cool. We okay. And that second touchdown, right before the half, was just a thing of brilliance. It was. And the way we closed the game out, it's learning how to win. And let me tell you about this is the thing. Now the next 2 weeks is going to tell everything. This week, that lesson that Dak learned in that game, and the lesson that Dak's teammates was taught by Dak to keep fighting. The lesson that I learned as a fan, to hold on, don't worry about this stuff. That was priceless. That was priceless. So do we keep him going and us learn more and he learn more and we can go where we're going to go, or do we stop this train and let Romo run it? That's a huge question, because I'm telling you, before this game, I was way in on Romo coming back. Now, with the lesson I learned from that game yesterday, I don't know. I'm like floored right now. I'm like, whoa, that dude made me do some inner work. And I look, guys, I'm sorry for being such an a-hole in the chat. I will never do that again, but I will be a potty mouth during the game. That's something I can't help. Not during these videos, but during the game, I can't help it. All right, guys, see you next week. And I'm telling you, I'll probably make another video before that game, but I'm telling you, the Cincinnati game, the Packers, Eagles, is getting real now. So if Dak does not have success, then it's all you kind of, to save the season, you got to bring Romo back. But if Dak has success against these teams coming up, which are real threats, then there's a decision to be made. And I'm telling you, you know, you'll say we only beat some marginal teams. The style of football that we're going to play, we're rarely going to blow people out. We're rarely going to blow people out. But it's a formula that keeps us there at the end of the game so we can close it out with our running game. It's a formula of us holding the ball, time of possession, things of that sort, so we can have a chance at the end of the ball game. And now, 3 weeks in a row, we've done well at the end of the ball game. I'm loving it. All right, guys, see you later. Peace.